Welcome back to Survive Outdoors. Dan Williams here. Today what I'm going to briefly show you is the boiling temp at this altitude here in the Midwest, and then we're going to compare that in a few days. I'll be in the Colorado mountains and we're going to see what that does to the boiling temp. So in the Midwest, I'm about 728 feet and above sea level. We're going to take the MSR wind burner stove and we're going to take the SOTO wind burner stove. Why? Because those are the two I have, and we're going to use those and we're going to measure the temp. Boiling water is at 212 degrees Fahrenheit. We're going to see how long it takes, and we're going to do the exact same thing out in Colorado at about 8,000 feet. For every 1,000 feet you go up in altitude, your boiling point drops about 2 degrees. So instead of boiling at 212, it's going to boil around 196 degrees Fahrenheit. So that's significant in that it'll take longer to cook certain foods. Now, some people feel that the butane-propane combination doesn't do well in higher altitudes, yet mountaineers will use these canisters all the time at 10,000, 12,000, 14,000 feet. So let's get going. We have in each one of these, we have 16 ounces of water. Would help here if I would light it first. And we're going to put it on full blast. And on the SOTO, it has a piezo igniter. And this is a Stanley, really inexpensive, but a wonderful little pot. Take both the lids off. And we'll see how long it takes for this to boil at 212 degrees Fahrenheit. And one thing slays me on YouTube, there are tons of people that will take all these stoves and they want to see how fast they're going to boil water compared to each other. And I don't know about you, but when I go out into the woods or I'm going hiking or camping, it is not that emergent that I know that one stove boils at 1 minute and 45 seconds and the other one is at 2 minutes and 5 seconds. In fact, sometimes I really like using a stove where I just use wood. I want to enjoy the environment. I want to look around. And I actually enjoy the fact that it takes a little longer. So I'm not really understanding the benefit and the emergency of having this boil like so quickly. But nevertheless, I guess it does get a lot of views from a lot of different people, and we want to see which stove burns the fastest and boils the fastest. So we're at a minute right now, give or take. And we got, looks like the SOTO is starting, has some boiling. We're going to wait till it gets to a rolling boil is what we're looking for. Both of these stoves, by the way, work pretty good with the wind. The wind burner obviously is really efficient in windy areas, and the SOTO has a little lip that is really helpful. Not near as good as the wind burner. And we are at a minute and 40 seconds and we have a rolling boil on the wind burner. So we're going to check that temp. And we are going to see, we are at, still climbing, 202. 9, 10, 11, 212 plus Fahrenheit, 213 is still going. So we'll turn this puppy off, and we're waiting for the rolling boil over on the SOTO stove. And it obviously, you knew it was going to lag behind a little bit than the wind burner. And it's at coming up on 2 minutes on the SOTO, but looking pretty good. Of course, this is without a lid. It's going to boil a little faster with a lid. Both had 16 ounces of water, and we're just starting to get a rolling boil over there. So we'll see what we're at. And that was about 2 minutes and 5 seconds. And we'll see where we're at on temperature. $98. And we are at 212 degrees Fahrenheit. And that was about 2 minutes and 10 seconds on the SOTO stove. So there you have it. 712 feet altitude. And we're in a few days. I'll be in the Rockies, and we're going to do this at 8,000 feet. In the meantime, stay safe, keep your eyes on the horizon, and your face to the wind, guys. Take care.